Hello everyone, this is T-Bird Bricks with another video, and on this fine Thor's Day, I'm excited to kick off week 3 of my brand new mock series, Thor versus the Midgard Serpent. If you want to see how I built everything you see before you here, be sure to click the link in the description below. It features a playlist of this fine build. We're on episode 3, and already episode 1 and 2 are already done, so that's in the link in the description below on the playlist. And yeah, basically everything I have so far. You have the boat, the details of the battle damage and everything, the giant wave, the Viking swag that they stole from the Midgard Serpent, the Bifrost and Thor's chariot. Everything is coming together, and this week I want to focus on the minifigures. So basically we're going to bring out the Viking King, his followers, and see how they're going to fit into this fine build. So let's go ahead and get on into it. So starting off my figure selection for this mock, we have the two Vikings from the summer set from last year, the 3-in-1 Viking ship. So I already modified the Viking ship for the set, and I'm going to go ahead and include these two figures in the mock as well. I think these two look really cool. I love the beard, I love the body printing, I love the wrap this guy has right here. I swapped out his horns because I didn't want to have too many guys with just like the sideways horns, so I grabbed the cow horns and put that on his head and basically modified the helmet like that. But I think these two are really cool. They look good, ready to fight. Got some awesome weapons going on there. You got the broadsword and the axe. These guys are ready to throw down, so I'm more than happy to add them to my build. Next up, we have the ladies from the 3-in-1 set from last summer, and I think these two look really great too. I love their outfits. I love the Valkyrie look on this one, the crown and the horns and the spear. She looks really cool. I love her, the hair, epic all around. For her right here, she looks great too, but I want to have like a mixture of things going on in the build. I want to have people actively fighting the serpent while people being terrorized by the serpent, getting knocked around and what have you. So I'm going to modify her head to basically make her scared. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So there she is, and I think she looks good and terrified. I think I might have her man one of the oars or something like that, or something along those lines where she's kind of getting flung around. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and move on to the next batch of figs. Next up, we have two more figures who are being accosted by the serpent, and I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. So originally in my box, I just had a bunch of random discarded Viking bodies and helmets, but no heads to go with them. So I decided to get a little creative in adding the heads. So I grabbed this guy from like a stunt car set or something. You can see the, sorry, zoom in, little bandage right there on his face. So I decided to add that in. He's kind of getting flung around. This guy right here, I'm kind of going for a little more comedy, where this head is usually used for people who are like eating or something. They have something in their mouth. So I have, he'll be holding on to like a chicken leg or a piece of fish or something while he's getting flung around too. So I'm gonna have a little bit of humor in what's going on with this. And last of the Vikings, I have two more original Vikings from the original Midgard Serpent set. So one is one of the warriors, albeit he has different shaded hands, but we'll still make do. And then this is the Viking King. Although he doesn't have the original cape or head, yeah, I'd say he's still pretty good to go. I love how worn the helmet is. You can tell how long I've had this minifigure, but I love how worn the helmet is. It shows he's a seasoned fighter. He's a seasoned leader. He's seen it all. He's done it all. So that's why he's kind of keeping his head cool when dealing with the Midgard Serpent. Love the sword here. He's basically going to hold the sword and kind of have it pointing down like this when he's praying to Thor to come and help him and his comrades. So really good stuff. So now let's get to Thor himself. And here he is, the God of Thunder himself. And I think this figure looks pretty good. Just to kind of summate, I have this cape from something else that's not important. Thor himself I got from some sort of, I think it was like the advent calendar from a year or so ago. I think he looks really good. Definitely a great fit for what it is I'm trying to do. I love the helmet too. This helmet looks really nice. Goes back to the original Silver Age Thor days. I think it just looks really good. He also has a reversible head. I'm going to show his alternate face in just a minute because that's going to kind of go with what it is I'm going to build here. So Thor's got to be able to go into action. I want him to be able to twirl his hammer at the Midgard Serpent. So I'm going to go ahead and create that effect and show it to you right now. So here's the mighty Thor with his twirling hammer. I think this effect looks really cool, really nice, really creative. I used a Ninjago piece right here to basically get that going, and basically multiple hammers attached to the loops. Yeah, this Thor is ready to smite somebody. So here is the final product, at least for week 3. I have most of the minifigs put on, and I'll explain why in just a minute. So let's go from left to right, bottom to top. So first off, we have this guy here. His day is ruined, getting kind of knocked off, has his shield, axe, little bandage there because he's all messed up. He got knocked over. We got the guy, basically the gunner. He packs the ammunition into the catapult here. And then there it is coming out here. I have a light setting this up too. It's going to look really nice. Also have guy scarfing down a turkey leg, kind of running off into battle haphazardly. Got the Viking King getting ready to pray. He looks really good. One of the ladies here holding on for dear life. This warrior here, he is ready for battle. Off he goes. He's basically leaping at the serpent who's not here yet. Don't worry, he's going to show up next week. And then we have Thor flying into battle. I have a light hooked up where he's got, his hammer twirl going on. I think he's going to look really nice. I'm going to turn the lights on in just a sec, but just kind of want to get one more walkthrough. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. You'll notice the other two figures, so this guy and this lady, I don't have them in just yet. I'm kind of saving them for the serpent because they're more in relation to the serpent. She's going to be on top of the serpent and he's going to be attacking the tail. So I'm saving those for the finale basically. But these are all the figures I have on for this week. Now let's turn on the lights. So here's everything with the lights on, and I think this all looks really good. We'll start our way from bottom to top basically, one step at a time. First off, we have the projectile that the gunner is shooting from the catapult, and I think this effect looks really cool. Love the lighting I have going on there. There's a projectile right there. There's the trans clear, the white, then the orange because it's coming in red hot. Awesome. Next up is the Bifrost Bridge, and again, I've already showcased this in last week's episode. Again, the catch-up is in the description below. Be sure to click on that to catch yourself up with previous episodes. And then we have Thor's hammer twirl, and I think this came out really nice. Yeah, he is hopping mad and ready for action. I think this looks really good. Next week, we are adding what's basically the centerpiece to this entire MOC, because everything is basically focused this way to where the Midgard Serpent is, so there's definitely got to be attention to that. We're going to be introducing him next week, I promise. A big brick-built serpent. You guys are going to love it. And then after that will be the finale. So let me know what you guys like. Let me know what you don't like about this MOC. Any and all criticism, positive, negative feedback is more than welcome. And yeah, have a happy Thor's Day, a great weekend. And yeah, see you guys real soon.